So there's a couple of things I want to talk about real quick.
You have to speak up. I got hearing problems. I'm old.
You old.
What'd you say, Sonny?
You old.
That too. But I am.
She old and cold.
Ow.
Old and cold. Hey, you guys know about these topics, right? I did something with my kids before Thanksgiving break about topics and how to minimize what you're seeing. And they were like, oh my God, are you kidding me? I didn't know that's what they were there for.
What do you mean?
So I'm going to get off topic real quick. I'm going to go into business English. So if I go into, where's my business English? There's my business English. So if I go into business English, every assignment, every whatever I put in here, I assign a topic, and my topics are over here. So like if they're looking for something, so today we're working on the lottery, but we've worked on this numerous times for the last month and a half. So if I click on the lottery, the only things that will show up here are things that I tagged as the lottery. So instead of having, I don't know, 75 or whatever assignments, it just kind of narrows it down, makes it quicker and easier for them to find. The other thing I wanted to remember to talk about before I forget again is, I gotta find the Gaffy again. Out in Google Calendar, you guys should have prescribed to Beth's calendar, the VHS calendar. There is now out on Thursdays, it'll be the green. Let me take off the purple so it's less confusing. The tech tips, or the Thursday tech trainings are scheduled from now till the end of the year. So that you can look roughly at what are the topics that we're going to be talking about. So like in December, so I've got a little computer next to each one of them. So that's today because it's the 30th. So next week we're going to be talking about Adobe Spark.
How can we subscribe them? Because I'm not seeing it.
I think you have to email Beth and say that you want.
And what's it? It's not the CPT calendar?
It's called VHS.
It used to be called the CPT calendar. They renamed it this summer to VHS calendar. Like I didn't have to do anything. It just renamed itself.
CPT calendar? Oh, it is in there.
Try searching.
Okay.
I was going to say, it's just
Sorry.
different colors.
It's just different
Mine
colors.
is-
The end of the day, too.
Mine
It's
is
different
what?
colors.
Teacher.
Darn.
I really want to know about next week's, but I have a doctor's appointment at 4, so I'm going to have to cut out of here. Will I learn enough? Actually, I might have to leave it.
Why isn't mine
Yeah,
showing up in
I'm
orange?
recording all of these
Okay.
and putting them out on
Because,
our
you know, I
website.
wanted that spark. I wanted that, and I have to leave.
Oh, is this
Of
called? Look, I
course.
don't have it.
VHS calendar, you have it.
Yeah, but I don't have.
See, here's the Tech Tip Tuesdays,
Where's
here's
my
the Tech
tab?
Thursdays. No, that's an old one.
I just need-
See, they're right here, the Tech Thursday.
Why are they in
Well,
blue?
you're in October,
Jesus.
going to December, so you see the little computers.
Oh my gosh.
So on the 14th, I'm going to do one on Breakout EDU. Obviously, I'm not doing one the day before we leave for Christmas vacation. That would be a waste.
Oh.
But when we come back January 4th, I'm going to do a Google Forms, just kind of to start us off the year. And then I've got some things slated in, but I don't have them but there will be trainings on each one of these days. Ooh, on January 25th, we're going to do Ozobots. Little computer robot things. We're going to play with them.
Okay.
They're fun.
Somebody
So
should-
I've got these all the way out to
Somebody should just take this away.
May.
Too much trouble.
and I believe I've got I haven't done one. I don't have it in here, but my Tech Tip Tuesday thingies are posted here as well. And I will be emailing you a link to the website, the Help Desk website, that has a page for all of the Tech Tip Tuesdays that I've done, as well as all of the Tech Thursdays that I will be doing. So what are we doing today? Actually, I think I did an abbreviated one at the beginning of last year on this same topic, but I don't know how many of you are using it, so we'll just kind of go over it again. Flipgrid. you go to the Flipgrid training that I
We
had?
had it over the count and the field that we took this summer.
I have my experienced users. Have you ever used Flipgrid? Have you used Flipgrid?
Well, yeah, I'm doing
Can't.
tech camp.
Okay, so have you taken classes online?
Like-
From a college?
Yes.
Okay, now you have to do a discussion board?
Yeah.
You don't get a whole lot of community built up that way. Flipgrid does it visually. And the kids that I've done it with, love it. Basically what you start out with is basically a grid. You start a grid. It's like your classroom. So it's just a place to hold each one of your topics. And so Flipgrid is free for teachers, and it is free forever for teachers. Flipgrid was founded by a college professor who was over in the Middle East doing something with a couple of grad students and had to come up with this way to build community between those over in Europe and those over here in the States. And Flipgrid was born. So they are very in tune with what education needs and wanting to be free and easy to use. So as an example, I've got my personal finance period 1 might be my topic 1. Then I might have a second topic for personal finance period 3. I can then move into business English. I could do another business English. So it doesn't matter what my classes are, as long as I'm using my grid, which is like my classroom. Each topic I can assign to a different group because each topic gets a special URL. So what is this little beast that we, oh, don't look at my desktop. Holy cow, I forgot how awful that was. Oh my goodness. I'm horrified. Yeah, I am actually. I am horrified. I actually have a Flipgrid for you to use, and what it is like a discussion board, but it uses video. So if I publish this, what is your why? Let me sign it really quick here. Okay, so if you click on that, I have posted a prompt like we do in discussion boards. There's a prompt. There's a video. I don't know. Have you ever heard Simon Sinek and his why? What is your why in life? Why are you a teacher? So you don't have to watch the video, but it is a video that the students could watch, you could watch, and so forth. It all is interactive in there. But this is my prompt. So it's easy for us to become overwhelmed and lose sight with our why. Why did you go into teaching? What inspired you? What do you do to keep yourself inspired and motivated in your classroom every day? So I want you to just take a real quick second, and we're going to click on the plus sign, click on the show at the top. She just didn't, it needed to be refreshed.
There it is.
Okay.
So once you're in it, you're just going to click on the plus sign. Okay, apparently my computer doesn't have a microphone and a camera, but hopefully yours does. And you're just going to record, just record yourself. And I don't care if it's like on topic. You can just say,
Oh, that's okay. I'm just here to observe.
Oh, no.
recording saying that.
It's like a kid. I want to see myself.
You can do one of these, Mrs.
Can I do it at ABCs?
Wow. This morning. Oh my God, this
You're with
afternoon.
your voice, but you're also
Your face. Yeah, so
Bam!
bam. Got it done? So you're still recording. So once you're done recording, you have to
I'm done.
click the red.
I'm done. Look. You comment.
Cool. So when you're done, stop the recording.
Wow, I'm pretty rough this morning. Oh my God, this afternoon.
If you're happy with your video, then you click the green arrow. It's going to want to take a picture of you. So the kids usually go, take a goofy picture.
Wow. Hot.
You can add stickers. This is new since the summer. They've added stickers, and you can do like pens and give yourself goofy hair. And the kids spend as much time on that stuff as they do on the actual recording. Nice.
Give myself all the food I
And
can
once you
eat.
have yourself looking the way you want, go ahead and click that green arrow again. So the teachers are putting a prompt out there. It can be, you read the lottery, business English. So respond respond
Students
to
need
the
motivation.
founders
Very different.
of New Hope Maine and tell them why you think it is lovely lottery should stop and watch.
So this is all response audio, like an audio response?
It's, yeah, full
Okay.
video, audio.
Oh, yeah.
And then I set it
Don't
up
have a
so
link.
that Karen can watch Heather's. I can respond to Heather's.
Oh, okay.
And Heather can respond to Jackie's. And it's a video response. So now you've got video responding to video so that we can get a real good discussion going. And so since Heather never talks in class, I at least get her talking. And she might have the best answer out of the entire class that we normally would not have heard. But because it's on video and recorded, everybody hears it and everybody responds, "Oh my God, Heather, you are so smart. You are awesome."
Do you have a lot of kids like adults, like Jackie and I, who like to see or hear something? You know what I mean? The
We do it.
comprehensive to
I've
do
been
that.
using it for close to 2 years now. We use it in my grad course. And yet it's kind of hard and it kind of do it, but you don't like it. And sometimes it's, so this is my response.
Yeah.
The kids love it though.
They do.
And ninth
I mean,
grade,
they hated
don't.
it first.
Yeah, but we're finding that we're trying to say, you know, you're gonna have to talk the rest of your life.
Yeah.
So that's why we introduce it, not like this, you know, just little audios and podcasts and quick times. But by the time they get to seniors, they love to talk about it, you know, that's.
They are the
Yeah.
selfie generation.
And I say that because Logan made the comment, I absolutely hate when I have to record my voice.
And he did, and he
Yeah.
didn't,
Yeah.
and if you notice, he had to do it a second time, because
Yeah.
I didn't even get my hand here.
Yeah.
Well, it's just, it's a big, maybe you've got a
Yeah,
misshapen
we
head
tried.
underneath there. I don't know. Are you a conehead?
That's interesting.
So I've got all of my responses. We'll pick on Karen.
Can I do it at ABC?
So as a fellow classmate, I can watch Karen's, or as the teacher, I can watch. I can like it.
You should
I
like
can
it. I'm
do
gonna
whatever
say hi.
these emojis. I can listen
Wow,
to
I'm looking pretty rough this morning.
It's not even the morning. I am like really
it.
not.
So there, I hearted it. I love it. And then I can add my reply, except that I don't have a camera. So look, you don't even have to watch
Can I
the
do
video.
it at ABC? Wow, I'm looking pretty rough.
This is what you were talking to me about earlier, but this is how you're getting your kids engaged.
Yes, yeah. So click on and just reply to somebody. I don't care, all you do is go, great.
I want to take a picture of you.
Now how do we respond?
Oh, I gave you a rocket ship too, Karen. So the kids can, you can set up like a rating scale within the class. A heart means you really liked it. A light bulb means great idea, you know, whatever. And so
Wait, why am I not doing
when
this?
these are all done as a class, they will show up.
I want to take a
I thought
picture.
they showed up down here, but apparently it's not taking mine.
So you know the response, I'm sorry,
No, go ahead.
because like that little icon on keywords where I put it, that means I've said something to her.
So I can go in there.
But you don't want to let that person know they have a response, right?
If I, as a teacher, set it up, that they'll get a notification. The tricky part is the kids don't need an account to use it. They can use it for free. They just need the link to your website. So how we get them to get notifications with the Google Apps email, I'm not sure it will work that way, but I can set it up so I, the teacher, will get an email, which is awful the first day you do it, because now you're getting an email from every single student. So you have 20 kids, you get 20 emails, then they all start responding to each other. But after like the 4th day, you can turn it on then, and that way as the stragglers come in, you know, to go back and look at it, or you just click on the link and it takes you right to it, and you can see and hear what it is. So I can see Karen's got one, and so that's how you can run a discussion on just about any topic. There are numerous topics out here. I'll show you how to set this up if you aren't sure. But there's a this is my dashboard, and these are my grids. Under Discovery, there are all sorts of ideas that people have already done. So here's the lottery. So if I click on that, I can see what this teacher used it for, what the prompt was. This isn't a really good one, so let's try another one. How about our favorite subject? I have no idea what these are. So here's the prompt. Here's the integration notes. So I can either select this, I can put it into my grid if I want, and so I could choose this and add it to my grid if I wanted to use this without having to set it up from scratch myself. I can adopt somebody else's. Connections, you can connect with another school, subject matter expert, and get them interacting with your kids.
Can I do that?
Uh-oh.
I don't know if you can or not. Oh, and then there was, yeah, you can use it as tickets out the door. You can, no, I have a whole list of, what you can do. Like, so you can attach files, doc sheets, slides from the Google world, PDFs, Word, Excel, PowerPoints, websites you can embed, or maybe you embed this topic into a hyperdoc, for those of you that came to the hyperdoc training over the summer. So the topics themselves are like discussions. Each one of these are like little discussions, and the grid is like your classroom. You have lots of discussions within your classroom.
So then can you pull up like pictures of each kid in that grid responding like our teachers did?
Yep. Yeah, what I did here is what
Show what yours
if
looks like.
if I did it with my students. So if I go back to too many windows.
Are we considered students?
Yes.
Because it emailed me, everyone who responded.
Really?
Well, it might be because you have it too.
Well, because we responded to you.
Yes. So I am getting an email as a student
I may not have turned that off.
from other students.
Well,
I'd have to look at it.
you're getting you're getting our responses to yours. You're not getting my actual one. You're just getting our responses to you.
Yeah, so, and I may have turned that,
Yeah.
I don't know, but that's interesting that you're getting it. Where's it? It's not coming in through your email, though,
Yes, it is. Look.
Really?
And
Yeah,
I
look.
don't get it, and I respond.
Did you put in your email address
Interesting.
when you said it?
It's probably coming through me, the teacher.
No, it's an
But these are all of my topics that I've put out there.
Show them what yours looks like. You have all-
So, beginning of the year in business English, I had them do 2 truths and a lie to introduce themselves, kind of a warm up and get to know each other. We'll pick on Megan. So,
I don't think you can.
so she had no replies. Interesting. I thought I saw that she had a reply. So everybody can see this. I lost her. There she is. So 11 people viewed her. She had no reactions. Josh Trump, Josh Slicker. I don't know what is with him and Donald Trump.
I volunteer at 2 fire companies. I have 2 dogs and 1 fish, and I enjoy coming to school.
Suck up. So
That
he's
was
had.
his lie.
That was his lie. So he had 28 people view him. One person said, and there were 7 replies. So I could watch each one of the replies.
I don't think you enjoy coming to school.
I think you're right, Alec. So I can go in and look at these. Other kids can look at what each other has said. And Alec is very quiet, but I got him talking. Raven is very quiet. Laz is very quiet. But they all have something in here. Laz is quiet. He sits right next to me. Maybe that's why he's quiet.
Oh, I'm thinking the other route.
You're thinking.
Different laugh.
Oh,
Tenth
okay.
grade lad,
Yes.
not-
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
senior
Yeah.
Laz. This is senior Laz. So, to make a Flipgrid account, it's just a matter of going to flipgrid.com. Like I said, they are free. They're forever free. So if you go to the teacher login, and then it would prompt you as a new teacher to make an account and make your one grid. Again, it's free. There's paid versions, there's more capabilities, but it costs. And then you just would make your new grid. So each one of these, so my Thursday tech trainings is a grid, it's like a classroom. When I go in there, that's when I see my topics, my discussion topics.
So everything we just did is free.
It's absolutely free. Here's the pricing. Flipgrid 1 is free to everyone. You get one with unlimited topics. It's there forever and ever and ever and ever.
So when they say you get one grid, what's that?
It's like having
One classroom,
one school.
one school.
Because within your school, you can have a classroom. So that my Thursday tech trainings is my classroom.
Okay.
And then within that classroom, I can have different discussions, different topics. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. And so you can see what the differences are between the $65 paid per educator. There's also Classroom 5-pack for the district and so forth. But these are all the things that you can get for free.
You said the students make a video, but then you said they can upload any assignment. Is that what did I understand that correctly? They can upload a assignment, or I can?
I can put in, so I can do a video prompt saying, this is what you're going to do. I can have text saying, this is what you're going to do. But I can also attach like a worksheet.
They can't do that. They're
So funny.
all this is just audio. All of this.
They can upload, there are some where they have the kids upload videos.
Okay, but no work, no hard copy stuff from the student.
I don't think so. There's a plate tectonics, and I'll never find it now because I'm looking for it, but there was a plate tectonics in here that I saw where she wanted them to upload their video on plate tectonics. Probably. There it is. So submit your plate tectonic stop motion video. So whether she had a classroom Dropbox, I haven't gone into this enough to see exactly how she set that up.
Did you get them all doing this in class, and it's chaos like ours just was, and I heard parents are, oh,
You can say this is your
Wow.
assignment, go sit in different
So
corners, go
neat.
sit in the hallway,
Well, I
go
didn't know
to
what
Mr.
you-
Brewer's office and bug him.
Found was
Or
best homework.
My Two Truths and a Lie is
That's what I know.
because otherwise, you don't know who the person's lie was or what the person's lie was. I had, the other thing I had was this English at the beginning of the year was an introduction. They would introduce me to them as well as their family members. So I don't care if you've got, you come in, if you've got a picture and you want to point out people, if you want to catch mom while she's making dinner and really upset her, that's up to you. But that was homework. Professional development, faculty meetings, free faculty meetings.
She arrived without a laptop though.
What's that?
You arrived without a laptop.
That's because
Yeah,
he was coming
well-
from bus students.
Yeah, I
You have a question?
was intrigued on how to get kids interested in them involved.
Mhm. Anybody have a question about this? It's mainly just kind of go in and play and see what you can do. But I wanted to just kind of bring this back to everybody's brain for those who did do this over the summer or in training last year, or introduce it to people who never used it before.
I think I'll use it for my video discussions for
Yeah, I like
Flipgrid. Like, we don't have enough time for everything
Mhm.
because we're a quarter credit right now. So it will allow, yeah. So,
Mhm.
that's excellent.
You could have them, sure, thank you for coming.
So my eighth graders told me today.
So that's all I got for you. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Look at that, you're out of here on time.
Yeah,
Well,
I just,
It's good that you
Because
did
I'll
this